This is the Next Fest demo for Grit and Valor 1949. I was interested in it because it reminded me a little bit of Into the Breach, at least when I saw screenshots of it. It plays out very, very differently, though. Into the Breach is a roguelike tactical game where basically you've got a bunch of mechs that you're moving around on tiles fighting aliens, and you've got a lot of sort of interesting trade-off decisions that you make in order to try to survive. The game gives you a lot of power, but it also gives you a lot of resistance, and it's really thrilling to succeed at. This game is a little bit different. It's kind of just an entirely different strategy to the kind of roguelike it is. There's a lot of roguelikes out there where you could theoretically win on your very first turn. In fact, Wild Frost is like that. Wild Frost it's a card-based game. It's a lot like Slay the Spire. And I've bought it on multiple platforms because I love it that much. And when I first got it on iPad, I won my first run because I had already learned how to play the game and had beaten multiple runs on the Xbox. And so, I didn't have to build up a whole bunch of power with multiple runs in order to win. If you know how to play the game, you can win on your very first try. What you earn over time through the roguelike, it's not more power, it's more options. It's like you're widening your toolbox of different strategies you could potentially use. And so that's a very different experience from a roguelike where you have to do multiple runs in order to build up enough power in order to win. And this is the latter type of roguelike. When I first played it, I was like, how in the world do they expect me to win this game? Because I had so little power compared to what was being thrown at me. But then I saw, you go back to your base, you build things up, and then you try again with more powerful mechs. So it's a different kind of roguelike from what I usually enjoy, but it's also really neat and interesting, and I've been having fun with it so far. So let's get in here and check it out. But I'm going to delay us even more because there's a weird thing in the demo that I want to call your attention to in case you want to try it yourself. Here in the settings, in the controls, I've already fixed the problem, and I can't actually set it back because the problem is so weird. When I first downloaded this demo, deselect unit was set to right mouse click. But you'll notice that order unit is irrevocably set to right mouse click as well. So what that means is I would select a unit, I would right-click to deliver their orders, but before the orders were delivered, the unit would be deselected, and it looked like the demo just plain didn't work. Luckily, I was able to go into these settings, figure out what was wrong, and I just hit defaults. I reset them to the defaults, and the defaults were reasonable. I mean, backspace is a key you should never bind in a PC game, but whatever. Unless you've got both your hands on the keyboard, no hand is anywhere near the backspace key. I don't care. This is a non-essential feature, so fine, put it on the backspace key, as long as it's not on right mouse click. And I've been trying to figure out why in the world was it ever bound to right mouse click? That's not the default. It was just the state that the game arrived in when the demo was installed. And I can't figure it out. So my guess is that maybe somebody at the very last minute was like, hey, I think that deselect unit should be on the right mouse click because that reminds me of some other game that I play or something. And somebody made a last minute decision and didn't test it or something. I don't know. But if you're frustrated with the demo and you don't know why the game doesn't work, go look in your settings. You might have deselect unit set to right mouse click. Anyway, but it's not set to right mouse click for me now. It has been fixed locally. The game wouldn't even let me set it back. I wanted to set it back to right mouse click to show it to you. The game wouldn't even let me do it because that's such an insane thing to do. Anyway, okay, but let's look at the actual game. I'm going to continue the game that I've already started because we're going to be at the very beginning of a run. This is our base. The mech yard is where you upgrade your units. The command center is where you unlock technologies, but we're going to hit the start campaign button. The demo only has the one campaign in the British Isles, so I'll select that one. And now I've just unlocked a third slot for a third sort of fighting mech. This is your command vehicle. It can't fight. It's more like the king in chess. You're trying to protect it. And then you can have up to 3 other mechs. It starts with 2, but then eventually you can unlock 3. And I just have for the first time. So each of the mechs has got a certain type. This is a ballistic mech, this is a fire mech, and this is an explosive mech. There's a rock, paper, scissors relationship between these 3. And they actually put an icon on the screen to remind you what the rock, paper, scissors relationships are, because they're arbitrary. There's no particular reason why a fire class mech would be particularly effective against explosives. Well, actually, now that I think about it, maybe there is a good reason. And explosives versus ballistic and ballistic versus fire, that's not a thing that just sounds, like incredibly intuitive, so they have to remind you of it. But I do like rock, paper, scissors stuff, and it is, this is meant to be a very simple tactical game, and you'll see why it's a very simple tactical game in a second. So I've brought in one of each of them. I also get to choose a special ability for each one. Like, for instance, this the Ironclad, right now it's got this pilot who could do mech jet, which is sort of a jump and stomp sort of maneuver. The Draken here has got deploy mines, which lets it sort of trap parts of the battlefield, and then it looks like the Thunderhead has got repairs. So I think the Draken is actually the more fragile of the three, so I think I'm going to give it the repairs, and I'm going to have the Thunderhead deploy mines, because it's the one that does explosive damage anyway. That just seems thematic. And we'll start the mission. So this is why it reminded me of Into the Breach, because the playing field is extremely small. The main things you need to know is that these are cover points. If you're behind them, only on one side of them. If you're behind them, you take no damage, basically, from incoming fire from that direction until the cover is worn down. These are elevated positions from which you can do more damage to people who are below you. And that's basically it. These are walls, that just completely block you. Oh, these purple sites. These are, you can see up here, it says defend the civilian tents. These are optional objectives. I think you get more resources if you succeed at more optional objectives. So we really want to make sure that the enemy doesn't get after these guys. Now, okay, I can't move my units until I've hit start mission, but let's think about it a little bit first. So enemies are going to be coming from both sides here, and it looks like the way this is set up, they kind of have to move down this corridor in order to get at their objectives. So what I'm going to want to do is put my my command vehicle in some kind of safe place, probably up here where nobody's going to get at it. And then I'll want to... So there's sort of a range and... mostly kind of a range trade-off between these guys. I think it's a range and maybe damage or fragility trade-off between these three mechs. This mech needs to get close, but it's also kind of fragile. You only want to throw it at things that it can do really heavy damage to. This guy is kind of an all-rounder. This guy is a long... yeah, that's right. This guy is faster. This is the fastest mech, but he needs to be the closest. This is the slowest. He needs to be the furthest away. You kind of sit this guy in sort of like a position and don't move him much unless you have to. This guy's a good all-rounder. This guy, you kind of want to be running him around to get him close to whatever he's trying to shoot at. Particularly, you want to be running him around to whatever does explosive damage, because that's what he can do the most damage to. So I think I'll probably try to put this guy right here. I'll put this guy back there, and maybe I will set up this guy here and this guy here, and we'll start there and see how it works. Oh, it looks like we got a little gift here. Hey, you, go after the gift. All right, so these little packages that arrive can upgrade your mechs. So I'm getting to start with an upgrade, which is great. This one looks like it's a little bit rarer than the others. Okay, so it looks like more damage from my Ironclad. That's good. So there is a pause button, which is nice. So it looks like what's coming in is a lot of explosive damage and a little bit of ballistic damage. And so what that means is I want to make sure that I can bring to bear the enemies that will do the most damage to these guys and protect my units that will take the most damage from them. So 2 explosive guys means that I definitely want to keep my ballistic guy away from them. So I'll move him over here. By the way, each time you give an order, you automatically deselect the unit, which I think they set it up that way because they've set it up on controller so that the same button both selects characters and gives them orders. And so I think that works better on controller. With mouse and keyboard, I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't have me giving orders with the left mouse click to just keep it aligned with the controller. But because when you have left to select, right to order, it kind of makes you assume that you're going to keep your character selected. Like you select a character and then you right click and right click and right click and right click and give them a bunch of orders. That's not how this works. You have to keep reselecting the character. So it just feels like the key bindings and stuff are just a little muddled in this one. But okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this guy in a position where he can basically rain hell down on these enemies. I'm going to send this guy here where he can shoot at them as they approach. And I'm going to send this guy away. So this is where I originally planned for him to go. And similarly, I'm going to send this guy up here to where I originally planned to protect him. So your guys don't shoot while they're in motion. So you kind of want to position them in good spots and then leave them there to fire on the enemy, unless something changes. And we made short work of them because they were infantry. They weren't mechs. And we've got a prize. So we'll pick up the prize. And that is what? Okay, more critical damage from the Thunderhead. That means, I think they do critical damage when they succeed at the rock, paper, scissors matchups. And so this guy is going to do more damage basically to ballistic dudes if I give him this. If I give him this, he'll repair faster. Though, does he repair at all? I don't know if he repairs at all. So maybe he'll gain repair? I'm not sure. And then increases the high ground. Oh, the high ground. I do really put this guy on high ground a lot. And I use him against a lot of different guys. So actually, I'm going to give him more high ground damage. Okay, they're coming from the left now. That's interesting. And it looks like I actually probably want to bring this guy up. I'm going to keep this guy kind of hidden down here. Oh, wait, no. No, I don't want that. I don't want that because, yeah, no, let's move this guy away. Because right up here is the kind of enemy that can do the most damage to this guy. Let's put somebody else in their face that's a little better against them. And then this guy's going to be good against them. That's great. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. That's much better. Okay, good. Short work. And let's just run down and get that real quick. So I'm making short work of these enemies because this is an early mission. They don't always go like this. Okay, so this is upgrading my special ability, my repair ability. And I don't know what a stack of barrier is. Oh, okay, so yeah, so this basically means that I get basically temp hit points whenever I repair. So let's choose that. I've been avoiding using my special abilities because I realized last session that they have limited uses. This little counter down here says how often I can use these things. And all of your resources, your health, your usage counter, all these things, you have to maintain them across your entire run. They're not per battle, they're for the entire run. So at first I was just spamming them all the time, and that's not a good move. Okay, looks like we got fire coming in, which is going to do a lot of damage to this guy, and takes a lot of damage from this. But I think I want to have this guy doing most of the fighting, and maybe I should actually move this guy out of the way. Hey, take out the explosive guys, quick! There you go. Okay. So we want to take these guys out first because they're the most dangerous to him. And now we're going to move in on these guys. Yeah, we just annihilate these guys because of the rock, paper, scissors relationship between fire and explosive. All right. Grab the prize. And Deferment Blast. Your Ironclad deals increased damage and inflicts tagged. Tag doesn't do anything? I don't think. Afflicted to take high damage after a short delay. Okay, maybe it does. I thought it was a synergy thing where it's like something else has to damage tagged. Looks like tagged also does something by itself, which is great. Cool. Okay, so we've got an explosive unit and a ballistic unit. Okay. It looks like, yeah, it's all explosive guys left, so... Oh, and it's all humans. Humans go down easy no matter what. Uh-oh, wait a minute. These are ballistic humans. I should not let them get near my fire. Okay, and we got victory. So that was the first mission. Obviously, it's meant to be a little bit of a gimme, and it's kind of an opportunity to upgrade my stuff. So, ooh, spreading mines out further. I want that. Okay, so that was the first fight. Now we got to choose which of these fights to do. I'm gonna go down the right side here because it looks like it's got more variety of experiences, and that's what we want. We want to see the range of things we can do in this game. All right, it looks like this mission, it's gonna have V2 rockets. Okay, yeah. So basically, rockets are going to emerge from these spots, and I'm going to want to destroy the rockets before they launch. So I'm just going to... I'm going to try to move my guys to a position where we can fight these things. No, you're shooting at the wrong one, guy. There we go. Yeah, take that guy out. He's the one that's dangerous to the fire guy. Okay. So now I'm going to spread my guys out to attack the V2 rockets. Oh, good. We got fire coming from this way, which is great, because this ballistic guy is specialized at dealing with fire guys. Increase the critical chance of my Thunderhead, increase its repair, or increase the armor of my Ironclad. Let's raise the armor of the Ironclad. I'm not sure what armor does exactly. I mean, I imagine it protects from damage. I just don't know how, mathematically. Let's do that. And one V2 rocket down. Well, they notice that time slows whenever you select one of your guys. Oh, wait. Oh, we've got a bunch of fire coming in. Oh, let's get this guy out. Okay, we took out all of the V2 rockets, which is good. Now, let's get our guys into more reliable positions here. We can field repair. Looks like the Thunderhead and the Dragon need it the most. Let's go Dragon. Okay, so I kind of have to decide, do I want to be in the middle? Or do I want to be in the high ground? Because the middle has got all of these, this cover. But the high ground, like these guys are now on the high ground. Okay, cool. Again, it's all infantry right now, which are really easy to kill. That's not going to last forever. All right. Increase fire rate of the Draken, damage of the Ironclad, repair of the Ironclad. Let's go with fire rate of the Dragon. Okay, now I want to make sure that my explosive guy is close enough to attack these guys, because they're more vulnerable to explosive guy. Okay, yeah, definitely shoot him. Because we're behind cover, we're not taking any damage. And victory. And it's because we got the objectives that we got more prizes. And so we get to choose one of these things. When your Thunderhead's in cover, its damage is increased. When your Ironclad kills an enemy afflicted by tagged, it gains increased damage for a short time, but not much. When Thunderhead deals critical damage, it has a chance to execute the enemy. Sure, let's choose that one. 10% chance of insta-kills. All right, so let's go over here just to show you what kind of thing this is. So, Ghast Valley. Before you stands a shattered piece of once beautiful nature. A forested valley is now a charred pit of smashed trees. The telltale sickly green fog of poison gas hangs in the air. You could divert around it, but you would lose precious time. So you can either go around it and gain scrap, or go through it and obtain boost. But my mechs take 25 damage. I don't know what boost is, so I'm going to go with this. Now, in-game, like when you get those little, choice, like 3 choice options from those crates, they tell you what the sort of like, they've got highlighted text and they tell you what stuff means. These don't do that. So I don't know what boost is. So I'm just going to get scrap without paying for it. You don't risk the gas and your team are unharmed as you take the long path around the edge of the valley. However, you've lost valuable time and the enemy will have used it to reinforce their positions. Uh-oh. Okay, so that might get worse. We've intercepted the following message from General Harmsworth, the Axis scum in command of the British Isles. By the way, the backstory of this is Axis has mechs, it's World War II era, and they've taken over all of Europe with their mechs. I am based in a little island off the coast of Scotland, and I'm trying to take over different parts of Europe so we can eventually get to like their central control place and like disable all of the Axis mechs. So right now I'm trying to take over the British Isles, and they've got this British turncoat guy who's in charge. He's sort of my villain here. There have been reports of a resistance movement rearing its head in the north of Scotland. This is no laughing matter, and those who have failed our security operation will be punished. But it will be easy to resolve. Soldiers, to your mechs! We will crush those who stand in the way of progress, just as we always do. If this green and pleasant land is his to command, then bring me my sword. Alright, so now we've got one of these advanced combats. This means that the enemy gets some kind of special thing that makes the combat harder. The one time I've done this before, it was airstrikes. So we'll see what this is. Alright, so we've got our alternate objective here is we're trying to capture these radio towers. So I'll try to do that early on. And I don't know where I want to move these guys yet. I guess I'll start moving this guy up here. I don't know if that's where I want him to be.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, looks like we've got fire coming from this direction. So that means our ballistics guy is who we want to have closest to that. Oh, we've also got ballistics coming in. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes, it does look like we've got airstrikes hitting. Oh, wait. Oh, did this guy get hit? Maybe. Okay, yeah, so we got airstrikes coming in.
Yes, Commander.
So we have to stay on these little purple spots for as long as we can. Okay, let's send this guy out to grab the thing. Once we finish capturing these, we can move around a little bit more. Field repairs. I can do more repairs on the Draken, and the Draken needs it, so yeah, we'll choose that. Okay, wait. We have to move off this before the bombs hit. Basically, every time I see that plane go by, I need to pause and assess. Okay, so this guy is vulnerable to this guy, so that's a good place for that to be landing. And I think I'm even behind cover, so that's great. We got fire coming at this guy, who I need to protect. So to fight fire, we want to bring ballistics. So I'm going to bring ballistics down there. It'll take him a while to get there. And then we'll replace the ballistics up here with this guy to finish the job. Looks like we've already claimed this, which is good. Yeah, get out of there. Oh, this guy's resilient. He's got some armor. Oh, my cover's gone. And I'm about to get airstruck. So, I'm going to keep this guy where he is because airstrikes, and also because this guy is particularly powerful against him. However, this guy might have to advance on me in order to keep me in range, so I'm going to drop some mines right there. Yes. Okay. The mines took him out. Now, that used one of my uses of mines.
Yes, Commander.
We've got both towers, though. That's good.
Enemy spotted.
And ability recharger. Oh, okay. But my Thunderhead gets one more ability use, so I just got it back. That was a good time to use it, I guess. We got a bunch of fire coming in.
Yes, Commander.
Ballistics guy is best against fire, so we'll keep ballistics guy and fire guy close at hand. We're going to keep this guy back because he's vulnerable to them. Oh, oh, oh. Get out of that spot. Oh, okay. We are getting roasted here. How about we move this guy back? And while these guys are moving to keep up, they stay under fire from my ballistics guy. Oh, we've got more bombs coming in. Ah! Get off the bombs. No! Oh, that's also bombs. And you come grab this. Alright. Detonator's Doom. Oh, it raises my chance to execute versus this guy raises the damage from his tagging. This one's purple. It seems like it's more special. So I'm gonna go grab this. Okay, so it looks like we got fire and ballistics coming this way. So let's get this guy on the edge here. Get this guy under cover. And yeah. So ballistics is going to be shooting at him, but he's behind cover. And hopefully, I mean... Wait, no, what am I saying? Hold on. Yeah, oh, there's a lot of ballistics, so yeah, that's a good reason to keep my fire guy back. So with this many coming in, though, I'm thinking maybe I should launch some mines again. I'm not sure exactly where they're going to be landing. So let's... Actually, let's get a little bit closer with this guy. Okay, let's actually go right. Can I not give him new orders? Stop him there. And then let's drop some mines. These guys are going to be coming in here, so let's drop the mines there. Oh, good. This is all infantry. Okay, I was worried it was going to be a bunch of ballistics mechs. All right, victory, and we got the special objectives. And now, Pyroclastic Barrier. When your ironclad is moving, it has increased damage resistance. Okay, so I can sort of move around more freely. The dragon can have increased... it inflicts weaken on the enemy, so they take increased damage. When your ironclad's on high ground, its movement speed is increased. Doesn't seem as valuable. Let's raise the damage resistance when in motion. Okay, now we got a regular old battle. Notice I'm accumulating some damage to these guys, and I don't have a lot of options for fixing them. Okay, so it looks like we are defending these little tents. The tents are very fragile, and so we'll have to be very cautious about this. And unfortunately, like... The way this is set up, the enemy is like if I cluster myself around these guys, the enemy will frequently have the high ground on me. But I think that might still be my best option. Okay, we got a bunch of fire coming in from that direction. So I want to keep this guy away from the fire. I definitely want to keep the command vehicle away from this. Okay, yeah, I've got the right mix of guys. Okay, these guys are coming in armored, though. Okay, these guys are going to be powerful against that guy, unless I bring in my flames at close range. Never mind. Alright, I often send the command guy after the crates, just because he doesn't have another tactical place to be except for just protecting himself. Increasing critical damage, movement speed, increase the health of my ironclad. That's tempting, actually. Let's do that. Okay, looks like we got ballistic coming in, and so we should probably move my fire guy back and move that guy into place instead. He's so slow. But he's going to be very powerful against these guys. Okay, it looks like we just lost our cover here. Some of our cover, anyway. Oh, we got a new crate. And we can grab extra damage resistance for the Thunderclad having low health, which it does. It inflicts Ruptured, this one. taking damage while moving. Interesting. And while your Thunderhead... Usually this guy tends to, like, he rushes up on an enemy who's stationary, so I think that might not be that valuable for him. High ground, fire rate increases. This guy increasing his fire rate may make a big difference because it's pretty slow most of the time. I think I'm going to go damage resistance when low on health.
About you.
Okay, so I want to move this guy back because the thing that's coming in is the thing that's specialized at damaging him in particular. Oh, let's yeah. So let's run up on this guy. We can kill him faster. Oh, okay. We're taking a bunch of damage from him though. Okay. That was a little scary. Luckily, this guy's got a special repair ability, which I've just engaged.
Final wave incoming.
The other two can't self-repair. This guy can 5 more times. Okay, we can also do more field repairs. Because the Draken can do it to himself, I think I'm going to use it on the Thunderhead. But the Thunderhead, like, the amount of healing we just did is not very impressive. Okay, so we've got this coming in here, which is especially good against him. So we're going to pull him back.
Heading for cover.
Let's move in the guy who is good against that kind of enemy. And we'll bring this guy in over here.
Time to get to bed.
Now let's pull this guy back from the front. Okay, behind cover. We're pretty safe. Oh, can this guy reach? Yes, he can. So, okay, we'll let him hit. Okay, I'm going to kick in my repair to kind of counter what's going on here. Oh, wait, I think I wasted some of my repair because I did it at the end of the battle. I don't think he's going to keep repairing into the next battle. That was silly. Okay. When my Ironclad deals critical damage, which is when it's damaging a fire guy, has a chance to double tap. It's like do double damage, I think? Yeah, hit with duplicate damage. Let's do that. We are these islands in the name of liberty. Okay, so we've got... Ooh. Oh, we can buy stuff. Okay, so we've got black coins. We have 300 of them. What are we going to spend them on? Restores health to a selected unit in your squad, increases the quality of an enhancement at random, or creates a random new enhancement of any quality. Let's restore the health of one of my squad people. And let's have it be the Thunderhead. That was not very much. And then let's just increase a random thing. Ooh. Deferment Blast. Deals increased damage and tagged. This seems like an extra powerful one, I guess. I think that's what the orange means. These don't look like one is particularly more powerful than another. I guess I'll choose the orange one. I don't know how things work. So yeah, this guy's low, but he does have 4 self-repairs left, and hopefully I won't waste the next one. All right, so we are defending the safe house. We've got a lot of high ground on our side. And I think I'll put my command vehicle... Oh, by the way, one thing I forgot about. I do have another healing option that I haven't been talking about, which is that this guy can call in a repair crate. So I'm going to kick in this guy's self-repair ability, call in a repair crate, and then we've got a fire guy showing up, which means this guy is going to be the best defender. And this guy won't hurt. Oh, we can't pass through this central area? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, we got a bomb guy coming in too. So he'll be good against him, but be vulnerable to him. Oh, but these guys have barriers in their way. And I don't even know if these barriers are like... I don't know if they respond to sort of the rock, paper, scissors mechanics or not. Okay, so this guy's going to do particularly high damage to him, so I'm going to start pulling him back now and hit him with the fire. There we go. Okay, we've got... Oh, yeah. Getting around on this level is going to be rough.
Clear the area and complete your objective.
Okay, we got a bunch of fire coming in.
Yes, Commander.
So let's
Heading for cover.
send that guy here because he's going to be good against the fire guys. And it's telling me which ones have barriers, I just realized. These yellow boundaries mean those guys have barriers. All right. So I'll self-repair this guy again. And he's just going to... This is the guy I have to protect from those dudes. So I'll put him here where he can help a little bit. Yeah, let's see how this goes. So he's going to pass through this crate on his way to his destination. So we get to do a crate. Ooh, restore the Draken, or I think I'm going to restore less to him just because he needs it. Okay, good. He chose a more vulnerable guy first. That was the right move. Oh, they're destroying his cover. Pretty fast, actually. Okay, yeah, so he does outmatch these guys, but not while their barriers are up.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Pyroclastic barrier. The ironclad gets better stuff while he's moving. Bullet storm. Double tap for critical damage. So this is what makes him especially good now against fire guys. And I'm going to raise that execution chance. I don't think I've really seen that. I haven't noticed that working. I wonder if it calls it out in particular when it works. Okay, so let's pull this guy a little bit back so that he can hit these guys a few times before they have a chance to hit him. I don't know where exactly they're going to land. It might be worth mining these approaches.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get this guy up onto the high ground too, and we're going to back this guy out because he's going to be extra vulnerable to those dudes. We've got a lot of guys coming in. Okay, this mech is the thing we got to worry about. Take him out. Yes. Another mech. But, yeah, concentrating effective fire against him. You grab this. What have we got? Armor of the Ironclad. Why not?
Final wave incoming.
Is that what this orange bar is? I just realized. Oh, okay, so we've got a bunch of these guys coming. This guy wants to be close to those guys. Let's... How quickly can I get this guy up here where he can be helpful? Not very quickly. I'm going to keep this guy away because he's extra vulnerable to them. And I'm going to get this guy down off this ledge. Okay, this is potentially problematic. I don't have a lot of... Okay, I'm going to self-repair this guy again real quick. Oh, now we're dropping in the guys who are effective against the fire guy. Nice move, bad guys. Okay, take this guy out and then get down here. Actually, I don't need to get that close. I need to get right there. So I'm moving this guy away from the guys who can do the most damage to him towards the guy who can do the most. And now I'm bringing in these guys. All right, we've got this guy who's going to do a lot of damage to him charging in. So let's see if we can... no, we're not close enough for the mines. The mines could work on them, but... Actually, the mines show up immediately. And I've got upgraded mines that spread out. So actually... Oh, mines don't show up on... Interesting. Mines don't appear on ramps. I didn't realize that. I thought I was going to put mines on the ramps and that those guys were going to get hit by them as they went down the ramp, but mines don't appear on ramps. Let's see here. Oh, Ironclad does better damage in cover. Let's do more high ground damage from the Thunderhead, because I think I do that a lot. Oh, and now we've got elite combat versus advanced combat. I've never done elite combat. I bet I die. Let's try it. All right. We got more V2 rockets, so we're going to want to position our guys to take those out. But this could be potentially trouble. Okay, so if I put this guy here, he can reach this V2 rocket when he needs to. I'm going to bring this guy up here and this guy up here. Oh, wait. But, okay, we've got 2 ballistics coming in, which means this guy's good against them. There's also a fire, though. So actually, I'm going to abandon this V2, send this guy over there so that he can shoot the fire guy. Where are they landing? Okay, the fire guy is... Oh, crap.
Yes, Commander.
Actually, let's move this guy further away. Oh, they're nailing the ballistic guy. Okay, you know what? We're going to call in one of those fancy repair crates so this guy can repair. And... you know what? It wouldn't be bad to get some mines out of the field. Oh, okay. And so now the V2s are showing up. This guy can hit the V2s. This guy's particularly dangerous to this guy. But we need somebody on this V2. So I'm still going to move this up here. I'm going to hope this guy hits the mines. Please hit the mines. Please hit the mines. You're not hitting the mines hard enough. Oh, this guy is... Let's get him off the airstrike. Okay. He's taking damage from it. I think we've taken out this rocket. Let's bring this guy over here in case we need him. Okay. Focus fire on the V2s. Please don't launch V2s. I'm going to send you over here. Ammo Aegis. Oh, this is more damage resistance. More execution chance. I'm just gonna grab more execution chance. Okay, so now we've got these guys coming in. This guy's vulnerable to those guys. So I'm gonna back him out. I'm gonna bring this guy a little closer. And get him on the high ground, maybe? Notice your guys can pass through each other's tiles, but they slow down when they do. Okay. Oh, this is all mechs, looks like. No infantry. I'm gonna drop more mines. Just cuz. Okay, all V2s taken care of. Hey, putting this guy here, not actually the greatest plan. He's just taking a lot of focused fire from those dudes. Yeah, I think I'm going to need... Oh, move. I think I'm going to need another one of those repair crates. All right, hey, you. Come grab this. And then you come grab this. You, self-repair. Oh, yeah, we can... Let's raise his overall health. Yeah. Okay, these repairs are not very powerful. I hope that's something we can upgrade eventually. Okay, so yes, I've got the right guys in the front lines for this fight, but let's move them up here. Because this is like an elite combat, I am overusing my special powers here. Now, I'm very dangerously moving this guy to the front lines, specifically so that he can plant some mines. and then back the heck off. So this is all flame guys.
Ready for orders.
So yeah, I'm gonna put myself back here where I'm harder to shoot. Who can you... Oh, move a little bit closer here. Shoot that guy. Nope, never mind. Don't need to. Oh, this guy is vulnerable. Get him off. I really appreciate the fact that they let me pause. Otherwise, I would completely lose track of all of this. Okay. Who's going to run all the way over there to get that? I guess you?
The final enemy wave is approaching. Ready for orders.
Okay. I'm going to use my last heal just because. Oh, I can also do some field repairs. Okay, so I'm about to... Who needs this the most? Probably my ironclad. Because I put him into danger more often. He moves around more. And then... Yeah, let's move this guy into here. Oh, crap. Get off that. Okay, we've got ballistic guys coming in. And we've got fire guys. Okay, we need to get this guy down here to deal with the fire guys before they go after him. Oh no. Oh no. They're going to take out my guy. Hey, no. Move further back. Fire is short range. Okay, this guy is in trouble. Let's launch mines. Yeah, he's taking more damage because he's getting from higher ground. Let's move out of range. Oh, I just lost a guy while I wasn't paying attention. Okay, this guy's doing damage to him. Let's get to the higher ground ourselves. Losing a mech is a permanent loss. Like, I don't have that mech anymore. Okay, we walked him through the mines. We technically won, but that was costly. Penetrating shots can rupture guys. Sure, let's do that. We're so close to failure now. I'm not taking it too seriously anymore. But, like, I don't think I ever had a serious chance at success at this run. I think that's sort of a little bit of the downside of this style of roguelike is the fact that, like, I just went into this knowing I was not going to win because just the attrition is too high. I have to upgrade my guys in order to have a decent chance of success. But on the other hand, it also means that I'm, like, a little blasé about it. Like, you know, suffering a loss like that, I don't blame myself for it because I know it's going to happen eventually. Anyone found aiding the resistance operatives intent on destroying what I've built will be shot. No, not shot, burnt alive. And now, yeah, so we're just over here on the extra hard side of the map. So this is going to kill us. Yeah, this guy, he just takes a few hits and he's down. And we've got V2 rockets, which we are not going to successfully take out. Okay. This guy is going to be extra vulnerable to these guys, so I'm just going to move him away. Oh, wait, is one of them coming through here? That seems bad. Yeah. Okay, that seems real bad.
Ready for orders.
Okay, yeah, so this guy, he's launching attacks on my main vessel here. Let's go up to higher ground, so at least something. I don't know. Okay. So when this guy comes down here, this guy is going to have a chance to do some damage to him. And we've got mines. Oh, crap. Get off the bombing zone. Okay. No. Okay, so this guy, his range is longer. And so being on higher ground doesn't increase your range. It only increases your damage output. So I have to come down off higher ground to even engage this guy. And this guy, oh, this guy can't even shoot him from where he's standing. So yeah, I think we're pretty screwed. I mean, if I can at least accomplish one of these objectives, maybe that will be to my credit at the end of this, but we're basically screwed. As soon as this guy goes down, which he has, I think I officially lose. If you're down to your command vessel, which doesn't attack, you lose. So we got 180 scrap and 90 valor, and all our guys were defeated. So now we go back to the base and figure out how to spend our stuff. So the command center is full of achievements that you can do. And each achievement that you complete gets you research points. And so we killed 50 enemies with the Draken, we killed 50 enemies with the Thunderhead, and we killed 50 enemies with the Ironclad. We did all 3 of those. And now it looks like we're closest to doing a bunch of ballistic damage, a bunch of explosive damage, and a bunch of fire damage. So we'll work on that, which is just passively playing the game. And now I've got 3 of these research points. And I can upgrade the command vehicle chassis. I can unlock the pilot barracks, which I've never done. I don't know what the pilot barracks does exactly. Probably upgrades my special abilities. So let's unlock the pilot barracks. You now have access to the pilot barracks, where you'll be able to train your pilots to improve their abilities. Cool. I can upgrade it, but I don't even know what it is yet. And I can also upgrade my command vehicle chassis. Let's do that. I'm not sure what that does exactly, but we'll find out. Okay, so we've unlocked our research, and now we've got the pilot barracks, a new place. Commander, welcome to the pilot barracks. Here, pilots can spend valor to improve their skills for the long fight ahead. Okay, so I take each of these guys, Archie Miller, Jan Nowak, and Amelia Rochefort, and we can make them more powerful. Okay, so I've got 340 valor, and I can make her healing more effective. I can give her more charges, and I can reduce the cooldown. Is that basically... Yeah, so mines do more damage, charges cooldown. Mech Jet, which I never even used, can do more damage, charges cooldown. I need to prove to myself that I actually will use this ability before I upgrade it. So let's... I use the mines a lot. Let's upgrade their damage. Remember, Commander, a well-trained pilot could sway the battle in our favor, so head out there and earn more valor to continue their training. Cool. I should also bring more charges of it, because I use it all the time. Let's also upgrade that healing, and be able to do it more often. Let's upgrade the healing twice. Give myself a little bit more longevity out there in the field. And then let's look at the mech yard. So I don't know what I got for the command chassis. Because the command vehicle isn't even listed here. But here's the workshop, where we can unlock different sort of upgrades. We've got powerful bulkhead, which raises armor and damage. We've got hardened chassis, which raises health and damage quite a bit. We got advantageous big red button, raises critical damage and high ground damage. This feels like it'd be good for the Thunderhead. I can only get one of these because that's how much I've got. And the Thunderhead I have not upgraded yet. So I'm going to do that. Because I always try to position the Thunderhead because of its big range. I tend to just try to find a good high place to put it. So was it weapon or was it body? No, it's probably cockpit. Yes, big red buttons in the cockpit. So I fill that cockpit slot. And now here's a disadvantage. I don't see any way to vacate this cockpit slot. Like, once I put that in there, it seems permanent. Maybe if I get a new upgrade, I can swap it out. I don't know, but I can't just remove it. So, like, for instance, if I decided, oh, wait a minute, I'd rather have this barrel amplifier on the Thunderhead instead of the Ironclad, too bad. I don't think I can get rid of it. Unless there's some control I'm not aware of, I don't think I can get rid of it. So, anyway, so that's it. I've done all the upgrades I can, and now it's time to start a new campaign. But I'm not going to do that right now because we've been making this for nearly an hour. And so if you want to see more of this game, go download the demo for yourself. It's free. I haven't reached the end of it yet, and it seems like they're giving you a healthy amount of the game when you get this demo. So if this looked fun to you and you think you can maybe play a little better than I did, go check it out. And that's it. So there's my subscribe button and some links to other videos, and I look forward to seeing you elsewhere. Grit and Valor.